Hey everyone, it's Micah Fragrance. I'm going to be going over some of the really big, do's and don'ts within cologne. So this is going to be anywhere from how to properly apply cologne, how to make your cologne last a little bit longer, and really what you want to try to avoid when it comes to wearing cologne. The first thing I want to start with is applying your fragrances on your pulse points. Now, first of all, what is your pulse point? A pulse point is really just a place on your body that's going to generate a lot of heat. And what the heat's going to do is it's going to actually allow your fragrances to project. Now, you're probably wondering, where are my pulse points? Well, they're on your neck, they're on the inside of your elbow, they're on your wrist. And like I said, just anywhere that heat is going to really be generated. Now, talking longevity-wise, there are two things that you can do to help improve your longevity. The first thing is making sure that you're staying hydrated. Now, when you're hydrated, your skin is also going to be hydrated, so it's going to be better at projecting fragrances and also may help them last a little longer. And another thing that you can do is apply ISO-E Supers, but they're kind of expensive, but a cheaper trick that you can do is applying an unscented lotion to where you apply your cologne. This is going to do two things. First of all, it's going to hydrate your skin, which sometimes, because colognes are made out of alcohol, they can dry out your skin. And the second thing it's going to do, it's going to moisturize your skin, and it's going to make a good base for the fragrance to go on so it can project and last a little bit longer. Another big thing you can do is wearing your colognes for the right occasion. If you have something professional to go to, such as going to school or going to work, wear something like Ralph's Club Eau de Parfum, a really nice mature fragrance, and it's not going to really offend anyone. If you're going on a date or if you're, meeting with your friends, go with something a little more playful, such as Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. It's more of a sweeter fragrance, but really you just want to match the fragrance with the setting that you're going to be in. Another thing that you're going to want to do is wearing the proper amount of cologne. Now, there's no really happy median because every cologne is going to be different. What I recommend, if you don't know how strong your cologne is and if you're just trying it out, just go about 3 sprays. Now, normally it's going to get you through the day and you're going to figure out if it's too strong or if it's too weak, or if it's perfect at 3 sprays. For example, for Mont Blanc Individual, I go about 4 sprays. With Versace Eros Flame, I go about 3 sprays. So there's really no magic number, but what I recommend is 3 sprays. The last thing I'm going to recommend is matching up your fragrances with the weather. So if you want to get a cool weather cologne such as Zara the Most Wanted Parfum, you want to look for colognes that are going to be a little bit more spicier and a little bit more strong. If you want a hot weather cologne such as Acqua di Gio Profondo, these fragrances are going to be citrusy, they're going to have maybe some wood notes in them, they're going to have some aquatics, and they're just going to be fresher fragrances. If you want to combat this all together, you can just get a really versatile fragrance that you can wear whenever, wherever, such as Mont Blanc Legend EDT, and there's never going to be a bad time to wear these fragrances. Moving on to the things that you don't want to do, one of the biggest things is you don't want to overspray your cologne. If you have a stronger fragrance such as Versace Huas, you're not going to want to overspray this. It can get annoying to some people and it can give you or other people around you a headache. Vice versa, you're not going to want to underspray your fragrances, especially if the cologne that you're planning on wearing is already a weaker fragrance. Now, if you're wearing a lighter fragrance, you should go more sprays. If you're wearing a heavier fragrance, you should go less sprays. Another thing that you're not going to want to do is spray fragrances on your clothing. Now, what this can cause, if your fragrance is colored and you're wearing lighter clothing, it can stain your clothing, or if you're wearing darker clothing, the alcohol can actually almost like bleach your clothing. Another thing that I'm going to recommend you don't do is buying your colognes retail. What I recommend is either buy them off a discounter such as Joma Shop or FragranceNet, and I will have those two linked in the description below, or buy from a rack store such as TJ Maxx and Ross, and who knows, you might even find a hidden gem fragrance at one of your local rack stores. The last thing I'm going to recommend that you don't do is hate on someone because they like a cologne that you don't like or you like a cologne that they don't like. In the end, you always have to remember colognes are subjective and everyone has the right to their own opinion. I just want to say real quick, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope that this video may have helped some of you. As always, please like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.